This is your Barbados Today evening news update for Wednesday, April the 4th. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. Put up or shut up. Barbados Labour Party leader Mia Mottley issued this challenge to Finance Minister Chris Sinclair as she demanded answers about the true state of the island's economy. On Monday, Sinclair told Barbados Today there was no need for Barbadians to panic amid reports of a further decline in the island's foreign reserves. Sinclair stressed that Barbadians should feel comforted that no businesses or financial institutions have been reporting foreign exchange shortages. She said the country would soon be updated when the central bank releases its report on the economic performance for the first quarter due this month. However, at a press conference today, Mottley charged that Sinclair was out of depth and the country needs the facts so a credible plan can be devised to fix the ailing economy. She insisted that it was now up to the central bank governor Cleverston Haynes to tell the country the truth.
The governor of the central bank, on the other hand, needs to take notice, and he must decide which god he as governor of the central bank is serving, Barbados or the Minister of Finance. And I've said this before, the governor must determine whether he is a servant of the people or a creature of the Minister of Finance. It is our contention that he must be a servant of the people of Barbados. And the laws governing his creation, his appointment, and the central bank are very clear. To tell us, as the Minister of Finance would want the governor to tell us very shortly this month, that our reserves are good because they're at $420 million at the end of March, $10 million more than they were at the end of December, is to distract when they know that the trajectory generally is going downwards. When he and everyone else in the financial sector locally knows that the central bank has been desperately seeking to get a loan of $100 million US and to ask people to bring back home the second-tier reserves.
Mottley further warned that the island has severe challenges ahead with more than $300 million in foreign debt payments to be made in the next 12 months.
In the second quarter, which is the one we are in now, we're going to have to find $73.7 million for Credit Suisse. We're going to have to find for Deutsche Bank and Bear Stearns another $23.7 million. We're going to have to find for the Caribbean Development Bank and the Inter-American Development Bank another $25.9 million. That's between April 1 and 30th of June. We happen to know that the majority of that is in June. Okay? In the third quarter, you're going to have to find $14.2 million for Deutsche Bank. And you're going to have to find $19 million for the Caribbean Development Bank and the Inter-American Development Bank. And in the fourth quarter again, which is December, because remember the Credit Suisse loan, this is the loan that they took out in December 2013, Instead of fixing this economy, instead of doing what we said they should have done 5 years ago, they went and put up this loan from Credit Suisse with these horrendous terms. And every downgrade that we've had, the loan get more and more and more and more expensive. And it was a 5-year bullet loan.
In other news now, Industry Minister Donville Innes is urging regional standards agencies to make greater use of the skills offered by the private sector. He made the call while delivering the feature address at the opening ceremony of the 32nd meeting of the Council of the CARICOM Regional Organization for Standards and Quality, which opened at the Accra Beach Hotel this morning. Innes argued that the private sector can do more to assist regional bodies like Cross-Q.
You must get the private sector fully on board. They're the ones who benefit the most from your work. And I'm very concerned that the private sector in the region is not being asked to pull their weight when it comes to giving financial and other support to the work of Cross-Q and the various standards bodies. It can be done without compromising the integrity of your work.
Barbados is poised to begin exploration for potential offshore petroleum resources next year. Word of this from Minister responsible for Energy, Darcy Boyce. Speaking at a recent symposium on the strengthening of CARICOM energy collaboration in Trinidad and Tobago, he revealed that the government has successfully negotiated exploration licenses for 2 blocks with the Australian BHP Billiton and has awarded another block to the Spanish-based company Repsol. Boyce noted that Barbados has substantial offshore petroleum acreage comprising more than 70,000 square kilometers. He said the Energy Division will continue to market the island's offshore acreage internationally to generate more investment and exploration opportunities. Police are on the hunt for a 27-year-old man wanted by the drug squad for questioning in connection with a serious criminal matter. Wanted is Niall Von Johnson. His last known addresses include Pine Plantation Road, St. Michael, and Bournesland, Silver Sands, Christchurch. Johnson is 5'8" in height, slim, and is of dark complexion. Police are appealing to anyone with information about Johnson's whereabouts to contact the drug squad at 418-2626, police emergency at 211, or any other police station. To sports now, CARICOM is pressing ahead with plans to restructure the governance of the West Indies cricket. The regional bloc has requested the ICC to discuss what it calls an urgent need to restructure West Indies cricket, but the cricket's governing body has insisted that Cricket West Indies President Dave Cameron be present at any meeting between the two bodies. Chairman of CARICOM's cricket subcommittee, Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, says the proposed meeting with the ICC is intended to be an open discussion, and he expects that Cricket West Indies would be there. However, the meeting, which was expected to take place on the sidelines of the Commonwealth Heads of Government Summit in London later this month, will not take place then because of a scheduling conflict. But Prime Minister Gonsalves says CARICOM will continue to lay the groundwork for the implementation of the new governance structure.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Barbados Today, news you can trust.
Welcome back with news from the region now in Dominica. Central MP for Roseau, Joseph Isaac, has severed ties with the United Workers' Party. Speaking at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium this morning, Isaac, however, said he would remain an independent member of Parliament. Isaac said he is fed up with the tribal politics and his only interest is putting Dominica first. Describing himself as 99% statesman and 1% politician, Isaac stressed there was little place in an island fighting to recover from Hurricane Maria for the politics of derision and hate. Isaac said he has repeatedly asked the UWP to change its transitional approach to politics, but his efforts have been futile. And on the international front, Russia's proposal for a new joint investigation into the poisoning of an ex-spy and his daughter in England has been voted down at the International Chemical Weapons Watchdog at The Hague. Russia has accused Britain of blocking access to an investigation being carried out by the Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons. Britain earlier said Russia's call for an inquiry with the UK was perverse. Russia lost the vote by 15 votes to 6. 17 member states abstained. Russia has strongly denied any involvement and in a press conference after the vote said what happened in Salisbury looked like a terrorist attack. It strongly criticized the US and EU countries for siding with the UK. And that's news, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper email updates or like us on Facebook. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals, as well as screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. You can also hear us on Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic evening.